Okay, I'm going to declare a quorum, call the meeting of the City of Groton Mayor and Council meeting for Monday, March 18, 2019. Clerk Patrick, please call the roll.
Present are Mayor Keith Hedrick, Deputy Mayor Lawrence Garish, Councilors Jill Rusk, Jamal Beckford, Stephen Sheffield, Rashad Carter, Clerk Deborah Patrick. Excused are Councilor Gwen Depot and Ron Uhas,
Okay.
Finance Director.
Please stand and salute the flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Recognitions, awards, and memorials. Anyone?
I have one.
Okay.
I would like
Deputy
to
Mayor
just,
Garish.
remember a former city employee with the Highway Department, Mr. Al Chapman, who just passed, and he was a long-time employee and a very valuable employee. I worked with him many years, and just wanted to make mention of his passing.
Absolutely. Anyone else? Okay, receipt of citizens' petitions. Do we have anyone in the audience that wishes to speak? Okay, in that case, I will not go through the long presentation, and therefore there is no response to citizens' petitions or comments. Approval of the minutes. I need a motion to approve the March 4, 2019 Mayor and Council meeting minutes.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. Communications and reports. Councilor Rusk.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. On March 6th, I attended the Board of Ed Liaison Committee meeting with Town Council, Board of Ed, RTM, and City Council. Just a couple things. The Board of Ed discussed the fact that we are going to, as a town, need to vote again for the city schools on May 6th. The notice was not filed appropriately, so the last vote is null and void. They are trying to work on it at the state level, but if that doesn't work, then we will be re-voting on May 6th. So come out, support your schools. March 20th, there will be a discussion on a grant that was given to the Board of Ed to the school district to create more diverse schools. And I'm sorry, I don't know where that is. So if you're interested in that, March 20th, it should be online. The design should be up soon for the new buildings. It should be completed soon, so those should be available also. And Town Council on April 27th is holding a Groton Cleanup Day. There's more information on the Town of Groton Beautification Committee meeting, but we have been asked if we would be interested in participating in that. So hopefully the council can participate, the mayor and council, as well as maybe some other city residents. And I will get more information for you on that when I have more. On March 12th, I attended the DARE graduation at Sacred Heart with the mayor and Councilor Sheffield, and that was a lot of fun. Those kids were great and amazingly well spoken. On March 14th, I attended the highway budget meeting with Deputy Mayor Garish and Councilor Sheffield, as well as Town Councilors Heed, Atwater, and Schmidt. And I think most of the questions were answered, and they didn't seem to have major concerns with the highway budget. So that hopefully will move forward. And that's my report.
Okay, thank you. Councilor Beckford.
Nothing to report.
Councilor Councilor Sheffield.
Yes, same as Councilor Rusk regarding the DARE graduation. Outstanding graduates and well-spoken youngsters, and I think they'll be fine representatives for the community. As well as, again, the joint highway meeting, which was, I believe, very positive. And hearing from the report tonight, I think we have certainly turned into a positive direction, I think, in handling our highway budgets between both town and city moving forward. And I think we shouldn't have these conflicts, I don't think, anymore. I think we've hopefully put an end to, you know, the conflict between town and city regarding the highway. I think it's been proven now that neither side had wasted resources, and everybody seemingly done the right thing all along. And I think hopefully now we can, have a fresh start. And I think that's all.
Okay, thank you. Councilor Carter?
Nothing to report.
Okay. Deputy Mayor Garrish?
I have nothing other than, I believe Councilor Sheffield mentioned at the last meeting that he and I attended a law enforcement meeting at St. John's Church. It was attended by a variety of people in the law enforcement system on the avenues of court proceedings that would involve programs for victims and offenders. It was an outstanding meeting, lots and lots of information. Unfortunately, it probably should be done more often in more places, but it was very informative, and I think Councilor Sheffield would agree with me that it was a very valuable meeting.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. Clerk Patrick?
Nothing, thank you.
Okay, a couple things. One, we've been working.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to go to council quickly.
Okay.
Go ahead.
A couple things. We're working on budgets. They will be coming to you soon. I think you have a list was given to you regarding when we're going to do that. So that's good. Next thing, the thing that I put on at your places is name the park contest. There's what is being referred to as now as the Lower Costa property. It's the park that is adjacent to the pollution abatement facility, and there is a name the park contest. You can come down and get a form, or you can get it online under Parks and Rec. The entries will be accepted through May 1st, 2019, and we are going to officially name the park, and there'll be a ribbon cutting and a kickoff and things like that. So just wanted to get that information out. And there are some rules associated with it. City and Groton Utilities employees and their immediate families are ineligible. City board members and their immediate family members are also ineligible. So that's just one. There's additional information on the back. Okay. Are there any committee referrals? Councilor Carter.
I thought of a name. Well, this isn't a referral. I was just thinking of a name. Name the park. I was going to ask you something, but that's something else. I was going to say Costa Property Park.
Oh my God. You're killing it.
But that's not what I was going to say.
Okay.
A referral to the highway committee, highway department. Public Works. Sorry.
Public Works.
Just the feasibility of implementing seasonal 2-day trash pickup. If that's a possibility or not.
Isn't that already being evaluated?
It is.
Mhm.
It's already there.
Did we? Okay.
It's in the Public Works, yes.
Committee.
It is in the Public Works Committee, and they are planning to look at it again at their April meeting. That was
Right.
decided at their February meeting, that they would meet again in April with more information to be brought to them from both the finance director and the
Okay.
Public
And that's
Works
something
director.
that they did on their end because we didn't bring that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's,
All
yeah,
right.
it's already,
Right, yep.
it's
It had been
been
referred.
with them for
Yep.
quite some time,
It had been referred previously.
yes.
Not by us though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
It
remember
had
that.
been
I know we
referred by
talked
somebody
about
because it came through a council, maybe not this council.
I know we
but-
talked about it some time ago, but I don't remember officially being referred. But sorry.
It's-
Yeah, no, it got
it's on the
referred,
agenda.
and we were, I believe, Tim was looking at some data,
Yes.
and we revisited it in February, and we're
Right.
collecting more data. So
Now, my question is, and you may or may not know, so that far into the season, say was a seasonal thing and then it got implemented in April, is that something that you could do right away? Or is that something we'd have to wait till next summer to do?
I don't know that answer. I don't know if anybody knows that answer just yet. So,
We don't have all the information, but we're looking at the seasonality of it, and we're also looking at whether or not to go back to 2 periods.
Okay.
The challenge you have with the season, by doing it seasonally, is that by the time you get the people trained to do it one way, now it's time to go back to the other way, and
it changes everything. It changes the
I mean,
entire route. So.
It does, but you also have seasonal help, I believe. Don't you still
Well,
have that?
But and we've discussed this, but
Right.
I mean,
and it is at committee. It's going to be
Yeah, okay.
discussed again
Right.
at committee, and then brought to the committee of the whole.
right.
And no referral.
Okay? Anything else? Okay, new business, Councilor Rusk.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Resolution R-19-3-33. Therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and council refer the draft joint city and town tax increment financing TIF district master plan dated March 13, 2019 to the City of Groton Planning and Zoning Commission as required under the city's TIF policy dated September 4, 2018, and set for a public hearing date to consider the adoption of said plan for September 3, 2019 at 6:30 PM at the Town Hall Annex. I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? We just talked about this during our joint meeting. Okay, hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. There is no executive session. I will take a motion for adjournment.
I move we adjourn.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.